Hey there, ZSR folks. Welcome to another match for the Wind Waker Randomizer Miniblins Season 3 tournament. We are going to group Malgera into the lower bracket. This is round 1 between Lurik and Kwalla. Tracking today we have Tweety and Tomotalk, who will also be restreaming for us today. And on commentary together with me is my good friend Sledge. How are you doing on this fine Sunday evening?
I'm doing good. We just had daylight savings over here, and I almost thought this was an hour earlier.
Well, glad it still worked out.
Yeah, no, it still worked out fine. But yeah, this is very exciting. Two very experienced runners today.
Yeah, two runners who have been with the community for a long time. Because I think both of them are part of the community for, I want to say, probably like 4 years-ish. Something around that.
They at least both played in Season 5. I don't know how much further back than that it goes, but definitely been around for a while.
Kwalla might have been part of Season 4, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
I am not sure.
Also, yeah, I do like the face on the file name.
I honestly just love faces on file names either way.
They're great.
I'll have to be honest.
Yeah.
I know I've done that for myself in the Season 7 Challenge Cup Grand Finals. Where I first did like my classic QD as a file name with a space and then a random dash letter dash. What do we want the seed? Hopefully annoying item placements. Although this time I am not the one responsible for the seed. I'm just here to talk about it this time.
I want a seed that isn't super simple and is challenging to root.
And maybe a seed that does not involve Wind Temple for once.
If we get Wind Temple, maybe we'll actually see the rare.
Honestly, I want to see Forbidden Woods and ET.
Forbidden Woods and ET. Okay, that's a cool combo.
I know Malgera, but we get Wind Temple already so often.
Alright. We're about to start.
And let's see where we will be starting and which island, actually. In the open sea, okay.
Middle of nowhere.
That might be Tower of the Gods.
Yeah.
Forest Angel Jahala, Private Access to okay, FF and ET is still a nice hunter combo. Mother
and Child dead! And Lurik
as Lurik warps there right off the bat. And I think I also saw a Cliff Plateau Baron.
Tree branch hint already resolving the path for us. Amazing.
No, that the tree branch hint cannot point to...
Oh, true, actually. Well, that makes things more interesting. Yeah,
that means you also don't need to peek Small Island, because that is guaranteed the path for...
Yeah, true.
What was it? Jahala. I already forgot which... no, wait, it was for Jahala, because I just remembered that Private Oasis was pathed to Elbow Rock.
Yeah. I do like that Cliff Plat was hinted Baron, because it makes you have to actually think about what you're gonna do.
Yeah, and seems like both of our runners had the same thought, and both are going to outset.
Fair enough.
First spike up seed with hookshot.
Hookshot. Okay. Alright, well that is a free diamond step after this.
That is a very free diamond step that for once is not hinted Baron.
We did have that a lot yesterday.
Yeah, we had that a lot for the 2 races yesterday. Alright, it seems like the roll clip gave Lurik a few problems, thus she's going to turn tonight to enter Mesa's house the intended way.
We got a bottle on outset with Mother and Child Baron.
I do not like that placement of a bottle.
Amazing bottle placement. I always feel like I've just been, like, betrayed when that happens. And now Kwalla's gonna...
like the worst.
Gonna have to warp all the way back.
Ooh,
And there's a Picto on Beetle. You know what? That is definitely not the first seed I have seen people start at outset and then peak a Picto on Beetle. So that if you just go Windfall, you get, like, really punished.
Yeah.
That is very nice for them, though.
Also, the fact that Kwalla didn't have to skip it tonight means he can immediately get Grandma Mail at will once he changes the time of day to night.
Mm-hmm.
Also, really attentive viewers might have seen that, hey, that isn't the normal hookshot color for Lyric. And
yeah, I saw it too.
I think it's like slightly pink. Especially on the handle.
Christmas hookshot.
Christmas hookshot. Maybe we'll have some nice presents and diamonds set then.
Yeah, we can also get top of Waterfall now. It's open to us. And
yeah, that is true.
On a Helmarock Path island.
Yep. But, we know that Hammer cannot be inside
Picto.
Cabana.
Yeah, we saw that Picto, though, so very likely... Well, They didn't buy it, Lyric didn't buy it immediately, though. She is just going to Diamond Step.
Yeah, Lyric didn't have the required amount of rupees for it.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, in this situation, if you see a Picto on Beetle, and then do you, like, go for 20 rupees on outset? Well, Kwalla just got 10 from Grandma Mail.
A little bit of pocket money. I think that's less than she usually gives you, because in Vanilla, I think she gives you 20 rupees.
20, yeah.
Oh. Dropping down.
Okay. Both going to Diamond Step. I'm curious what they're gonna do the next time they warp somewhere.
Yeah. Could be interesting.
Since both of them decided not to get the Picto on Beetle yet.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see.
I cannot peek that, but Lyric thinks it's spiky, so I'm gonna trust Lyric.
I think it's probably both spiky, I don't know.
I literally cannot see. I'm watching in 360p on like less than a quarter of my screen. Okay, it's a shot. Honestly. And our second one.
Also, I wouldn't be surprised if we get like power bracelets on small and chest. And hey, that's Diamond Cheese Island, I guess.
Okay, Lyric is going to Private Oasis. This is interesting.
Might be a bit ahead of me, I think. Or I might be behind.
Lyric is currently at 620 on her personal timer.
Okay, because for me it's 605.
Huh. Let me refresh. Oh, it seems to be synced up now. I'm at 615.
Yeah, that seems better now.
Okay. Yeah, so I honestly don't mind this play. I think it's interesting. Especially since...
It is, I think, a more aggressive play.
Yeah.
Since
I did not see that. I just saw a black box.
But apparently Lyric wants it, so I assume it's spiky.
I saw a black box, man. I don't know. But like, if you don't buy the Picto on Beetle, then honestly, this is a good option.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what persuaded them not to buy that Picto. I guess the money on outset does take a while to get. Okay,
now I'm curious. Is
we're getting
Lyric,
storage To
Is Lyric
BPR?
opting? Might be for BPR, honestly, yeah.
Because with
I
Cliffplat hinted
don't
dead, you're a
think
bit
that
worried about it.
Lyric would burden herself with hoping for a grapple and doing hammerless Cabana.
Yeah, I feel like it's to BPR. Also, yeah, if yeah, we didn't quite catch
My
it,
favorite
but
comment.
Kwalla just got a super swim to Islet.
You can now look back onto his side of the
Yeah.
screen. Oh, we are. Oh,
We are going in?
we are breaking into Cabana.
Oh wow, I really
Okay,
thought
that is
this was
spicy.
I really thought this was
Although
going to
do
BPR.
not, I don't really like it that much, honestly.
Oh my
Okay,
god, it was grapple.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What?
What?
There is no fucking way.
Lyric. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. And we're
What
going for
on
Hammerless Cabana,
earth?
I guess.
How did that pay off?
Lyric gets the money for the Picto, grapple as a Helmrock path, and is now doing Hammerless Cabana. What is going on?
This definitely should not have paid off in no world whatsoever. This is
Okay.
absolutely illegal.
Well, Kwalla just got the Islet Super Swim, probably the only Super Swim we're gonna see today, and
Yeah.
is now on Windfall. Actually, did both runners peek the Picto on Beetle, or was it just Lyric? Or
It
was
might
just
have been
Kwalla?
just Lyric. I don't know. Ooh, we're also peeking the bottom
Okay.
chest from here. Cool.
That's very good to know if you're gonna end up doing Hammerless Cabana. So
Yep.
maybe Kwalla didn't peek the Picto on Beetle, because I feel like if you see a Picto on Beetle, you're probably not just gonna willingly go to Windfall without that Picto. So
Yeah.
I feel like they must have not seen it yet.
Oh, still getting screamed at by the redads. Okay, so
Kwalla skipped Beetle?
then
Okay.
He doesn't know that there's a Picto there. In this
Yeah.
case, it makes sense for him to tip Windfall.
Yeah,
Especially
very
at
much
night.
so. Yeah,
'Cause he
that's
can
gonna
just
be a little bit
do,
unfortunate.
Cerebela. Oh, barely avoided the rat.
Okay, and we are completing Hammerless Cabana.
Still, this should have never paid off in no friggin'
Wild.
world. And it didn't pay off even. In Cabana was just pure bait.
So
No
it is
spikies whatsoever.
grapple, path to Helmrock.
It is
That
hard
tells us a lot.
confirmed grapple path.
And we already know that Tree Branch is a shield, and because of hint overlap, like you said, that can't
The shield can be path to Helmrock.
Well, the shield can be path, actually. True.
Yeah.
The shield can be. But it will... Oh wait, no, this is
The shield will
Miniblins,
not be
so...
path to
Yeah,
Helmrock.
maybe Angular Cave... Maybe Angular Cave
Angular
will
Cave
be
is a
something.
valid option, or we might get bombs in ET. As an
Or
example.
we could just have it lead to scale the wall.
That is also very valid, yeah. Scale the wall
Yeah.
would probably be
Lyric.
the easiest part.
Yeah, grabbing... She can also grab her Picto here, so yeah. Oh, immediately leaving. Gonna go to Windfall now.
Yep, since it is turning day already.
Fair enough.
Doesn't even
Wow.
have to play Song of Passing.
Yeah, it just goes to show, even if on like the one time it's grapple, you might not even get the chests in Cabana themselves to pay
Yeah.
off. Imagine storing that to BPR and then finding out it was grapple anyway.
True. But I think the next time that Lyric is gonna return to Forest Haven and clear BPR is when she likely has power bracelets or bombs.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't think you wanna skip Bomb Island, if possible.
Yeah. Lyric is gonna have a nicer time doing Windfall now, because Kwalla will have to return for the Pictolock checks. We got
That's a nice
Leaf.
leaf.
That will allow us to get the small island path.
Yep.
That's a good find.
Also nice purple leaf for Lyric.
Oh yeah, true. Right, Kwalla is warping probably to Forest Haven.
Yeah. Has the island up on his tracker. And on the other hand, we're gonna see a beautiful door cancel on Lyric's last Miniblin seed that, like, not this Miniblin seed, but in this Miniblin season, that the Picto checks on Windfall are in logic, actually.
I think it's really cool. I think the Miniblins Windfall this season has been a lot more interesting.
Oh yeah,
it encourages making a lot of. It encourages making routing decisions early on. Oh my gosh. And that makes things pretty interesting. Yeah, we know that Forest Haven is fully in logic. Kwalla doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna be Mirror Shield. This could potentially, as we said, be the Helmarok path.
Lots of magic drops there.
Yeah, the arrow is full of magic drops. It's great.
Yep. Exactly.
This is like the bit where you just got the leaf, so they put magic drops everywhere. But then places in the game that are way more sparse than this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright, need to peek this because he knows that this is the path to Jahala. Guarantee. Power bracelets, maybe? No to mom.
No to mom. Okay, interesting.
So we need to find that delivery back somewhere for it to be of use and to advance our path progression. And also seeing
that is the Picto Beetle. Interestingly, we have not gotten a projectile for DRI yet.
Yeah.
We've gotten like every item but that so far.
I mean, we still have 5 checks that we haven't seen the Windfall since Kwalla didn't.
We're probably just gonna get it here.
No Picto for the Pictolock checks.
Yeah, just as I mention it, we're probably gonna get it. Double spiky.
The Rose Pearl. That's another mail check, but nothing more than that.
And a bow. Okay, yeah. I told you. Just as I say it. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we are getting our first look at Angular.
Okay, top chest is wooden. Yeah.
And
okay, both wooden. So probably scale the wall?
Most likely, yeah.
I mean... Oh, Fire and Ice.
Champion Era.
That is a very good find. Okay, we can full clear minus Minenko now.
Absolutely.
Well, this is ending up rooting well for Lyric despite the time loss at Cabana.
Yeah, absolutely. Iron Boots do not do anything for us, since
they're gonna give us an easier time in Ice Ring.
We have Hookshot.
They're going to give us an easier time in Ice Ring if our Hookshot gets stolen away from us.
By what? A cargo rock?
By Anton.
What has Anton done to you? Soft lock you while you were trying to door cancel? That is possible, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bombs.
Okay.
That means the grapple is path to our
nice.
hammer. Actually.
And we can full clear paw print now.
Yep, that is honestly really nice. And will be,
We have
really
many
nice for
options
runners,
now.
since Kwalla will be also getting those bombs at Miss Marie.
I love the way Lyric played Song of Passing.
Yeah.
He like twirled around
Just
the Wind
rotating
Waker.
the Wind Waker around.
Imagine lights on Creep 20 minutes in.
Oh my god. I mean,
That
those
would
wouldn't
be-
even be the earliest lights we would have.
True. True.
We've gotten lights sub 15 minutes in. Why does a kindergarten teacher have bombs? Just as valid as the question, why does our grandma have bombs? Beautiful side hop.
Miss Marie supplies the explosives for the Spectacle Island minigame.
Makes sense.
Secret side
Nothing on
hustle.
return chest. I think she keeps them from running off on her.
Oh my god.
Valid point, Tom.
No, Creep.
Okay, no lights on Creep this time.
Why must you betray us, even though you're early in logic? Okay.
Because I haven't rolled the seed.
It's because
Doesn't
it's not a
automatically
David seed.
cannot be a Creep seed.
Yeah.
Surely, Kappa.
And more cheese.
More cheese from Beetle.
Yeah, I was forgetting that too when I was just starting to get back into Wind Waker Rando again for Miniblins, Tom.
Blue. Dang it.
Aw, it was a Greg.
It was a greenie.
Doing squats.
Doing nice 180 turnarounds on the spot.
I could not do 180 turnarounds that quickly.
Same.
Mila with the purple rupee that she just gave us the money that she was trying to steal. To be honest.
She already successfully stole the money from Zanari's from Zanari and just handed it to us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Zanari broke. Dang. Only 50 rupees. That's not a lot.
There might be more in there.
I guess she might have not gotten everything.
Yeah, now we have Cyclos. This makes sense.
Yep. Might also get salvage core while we're at it.
Might be a tiny bit further away than just getting it at paw print, though.
Yeah. Not sure what exactly is fast. Since if you warp to DRI and sail over to paw print, salvage core should just be in between.
You can hookshot through there. Kwalla, I
Yep.
never knew this.
There are a lot of weird hookshot strats to get up here.
I've been hookshotting those torches for a while, but I didn't know you could hookshot through that collision by getting a target there.
Ooh, sword from Cyclos.
I know this game often ignores collision whilst you're hookshotting, but still, I didn't know you could target it through there. Dang.
Yep.
Oh, seems like we are sailing straight to Pawprint.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, it looks like we are. Yeah, we are. I wonder if that is faster, because I don't feel like it is, but
I'm not sure where exactly on the quadrant Pawprint is.
might be slightly on the left, so I don't know. Oh, Kwalla placing a bomb by Creep.
Left the bomb for Creep.
I saw that. I saw the screen shake
Yep.
after it exploded.
Same.
That was amazing.
Absolutely was, yeah.
Alright, and now we are
Also, there's a
probably...
lot of stuff you can just chain together before dipping any dungeon.
Yeah, now we are probably gonna see the hammer or something at least leading to it. I swear, if it's Ghost Ship Chart, it's gonna be so annoying.
We still could have like power bracelets to seed and get our hammer in ET. Bracelets are not skippable to seed because
Or get
we
it
have to
on
defeat
Big
Jahala, and
Pig,
those
the
are
good
hard
ending.
required.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Scale was
wooden.
nothing. Okay.
Okay. So it is Note to Mom then.
Well, the note to mom was for Jahala.
Yeah, but I think since it's I think as it can be in the chain for the other path though, right?
It can be in a chain for the other path, yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so
I think,
so it could be
honestly, that it might. Yeah, I think the hammer is just gonna be an ET.
I think
at
that
this
is
point.
a Note to Mom double path.
It could be, yeah. With note
I'm
to
not
mom,
sure
for
if there's
example,
any other options.
leading to power bracelets. Oh yeah, true. It could also be for that, yeah. So yeah, it's either for ET. Yeah, it's either the mirror shield or whatever's behind note to mom.
Huh? You said it couldn't be the mirror shield because it got hinted.
It cannot. Yeah, the
Didn't
mirror
you?
shield cannot be path for Jahala, but it can be path for Helmarok.
Oh, yeah, right. I was thinking like oh, we've already checked Angular, so yeah, so
pathfinders cannot be explicitly hinted on an island, but they can be
yeah.
hinted if they're in the chain.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess it's getting more and more likely that it's just an ET.
Yeah.
There's still the possibility of it being on Big Pig, the good ending.
I think that should have still worked.
Okay, yeah. Got the void out.
Yep. Nothing on
Greatfish
Greatfish.
is dead.
I'm interested to see for how much longer Kwalla is willing to skip Cabana. Knowing that is path to Helmarok.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point you know that it cannot. At this point you definitely know from Kwalla's point of view that it cannot be the hammer. So you know that the inside of Cabana cannot be the path.
Yeah,
Since
this is
hammer
at least
logically
required.
blocks all of the inside of Cabana.
Yeah. This is at least required going to Needle Rock, so...
Yeah, that is
had
true.
to go there at some point.
Yeah, since we do have a shard on the chest right here. And the cave got hinted earlier. Looks like Lyric is making her way over to Ice Ring and then south to Angular.
Fair enough.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. So it's
Okay,
just going to be
looks
two
like
straight
Kwalla.
cells.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah, now
Kwalla's going
Kwalla's
for
going.
the private Oasis path now.
Yeah. Should know that it's pointing to either Mirror Shield or Node to Mom. To be honest, it could just be also Hammer or Node to Mom.
Mm-hmm.
The Beetle sale is comical, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Hammer on Note to Mom would be a bit boring, though.
It would. I would much prefer Node to Mom giving us power bracelets.
Then things would get interesting.
Exactly. Because then you might just
Spiky?
want to send it straight to ET. In all honesty. Ooh, and that's banana.
Don't think we've been
Only
to
5 guys.
DRI
Oh, I
yet.
wish I could get... I wish I could get this in my seats. Nope. Not for you, Bacon.
Okay. We go in DRI now.
Yep, for the first time.
Might
Already
find
seems
delivery
kinda
bag
late.
here. Who knows?
That could be. Delivery bag could end up being basically anywhere, though, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
On your location that we haven't checked yet. But yeah, we're making pretty quick work of our overworld right now.
Okay, storing a spiky. Just gonna
Okay, nothing on
continue
fly
on.
across.
Okay,
And Lyric
Lyric.
also whopping over. Great fish.
Yeah. Just doing it, partly because it's required anyway to go to Needle Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, gonna do it at some point. All right. I am interested to know
see
what
what-
the spiky was.
Yeah, we'll see once Kwalla has
We'll have to wait.
crossed the quadrant over to quadrant.
Mm-hmm. Wait until he leaves the quadrant.
Yep. Yeah, it's not a sword, it's not a wallet.
I am watching in too low a resolution for it to be power bracelets.
Yep.
Well, for
Wow,
me to
that
know that it would
still
be.
worked. Incredible. Like, Lyric is right on the edge of that circle. And what's delivery back?
Oh.
Actually.
Okay, so I was right. It was delivery bag on DRI.
Yep.
So we will find out what that will lead to. I'm very interested.
Same. Because I'm hoping for power bracelets.
We're hoping for power bracelets. They're probably hoping for hammer.
Yeah, it's gonna lead to either of the two. Yeah, I'll just hope it's power bracelets. I want to see power bracelets. Bait back could also be possible.
A cheese. Ooh. Ooh. There's something in Hyrule.
Okay, it's just.
Oh
Hammer.
wait, never mind. There's the hammer. I was looking
Yeah.
at the wrong
The
mail.
first mail was the bomb mail.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong mail. Okay. Well, that's boring.
Yep. Definitely is.
But yeah, no, that is good for the runners because they know they can full clear FF after this.
Yep. Also likely means that power bracelets are just in FF.
Yeah, so both paths are resolved now. They are just different items in the same chain.
Yep.
What? Kwalla just dropped a bomb out of bounds next to that boulder. I swear.
Wait,
I swear
what?
that just happened. I swear he just dropped a bomb and then he was trying to quick spin it and then it's gone.
I'll have to watch that back.
you have to watch that back. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I imagine we're likely gonna see FF soon since we don't have that much checks accessible once we are done with our current chain, and it's just a dungeon that you can full clear.
Exactly. And it's one of the 2 quickest dungeons to full clear. The other one being...
Oh, was Pawprint fully dead? Dang.
Yeah, Pawprint was
Unhinted
extremely
Baron.
dead.
That's crazy.
Nice Surge from
So
Lyric.
Pawprint Baron, we got Cliff, Plat, and Mother and Child.
Yep.
Sometimes this Void Out does give you a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, Lyric notices that she got the delivery back.
Yeah, I agree, Sis.
Yeah.
It has so little checks and it's very fast.
Yeah, Kwalla being the first person, or the first runner of the 2 to make it into a dungeon. Although Lyric has a bit of an overworld advantage over Kwalla.
Yeah, Lyric, looking at Lyric's tracker, I'm seeing like 1s in Overworld right now. Male and C checks and high roll. So
Yeah.
just on the map tracker.
Mm.
Yeah. Lyric is close behind entering FF now.
Yeah, the 2 are not very far off in this dungeon.
Yeah. Especially since
Cannon for later.
oh, interesting. Saving Phantom Ganon for later. Yeah, Lyric has done Cabana when Kwalla hasn't, so this is very close.
Yeah. Plus Ice Ring, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh no.
No. But I think we can still get in here with this door. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice backup.
We can still get just on that from here.
That's the best thing.
Will not storage. So.
Bait
There's
bag.
bait bag.
Yeah, that's the best thing about doing that with Leaf, I guess. Just quick backup.
Yep. More spiky in here. We have some more cheese.
Phantom Ganon was also spiky.
Yep. Ah yes, the greatest sound in all of Wind Waker.
They
Okay, it looks like
are not gonna
the theme
skip...
of this dungeon is Forsaken Cheese.
Yeah, they are not gonna skip the Phantom Ganon chest. They are just saving it for later, to store it, to go to the boss door, basically. We're gonna use chest storage to go up some walls, to get to Helmrock really fast. Lyric using that storage spot. I don't see that storage spot every day.
Ooh.
And now she's in the cutscene.
We're doing the call strat.
Oh my gosh, Phantom Ganon. This is cool.
So you don't have to get storage later.
Yeah, I only saw this, like, a couple times in S7. This is cool. Actually, it might have been Lyric that I saw do this in S7, actually. Because I was there
Yeah.
when she was playing against Kit Kat. Yeah.
Yep.
Kwalla
Now
going up
we
with chest storage now.
trust in the power of the Master Sword.
Do not run! Trust in the power of the Master Sword!
Okay, it was still no sword. I think also no power bracelets. We definitely know that's not gonna be Boomerang.
Could be...
Cabana Deed, Ghost Ship, a
Yeah.
shard. Very boring. Lights.
Very exciting.
Oh, it's a wallet, okay. Thanks for noticing.
Right, I literally saw the blue rupee, but in my mind I was like, oh, they already got a wallet. So,
Yeah,
like,
no,
what?
I did not see that blue rupee. That just went completely over my head.
I literally saw the blue rupee and I was like, no, they already got a wallet. Like, what? No, they didn't.
Yeah. Yep, you always learn something new. I don't know if this is faster. Might be.
Oh, the call strat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cool.
Definitely is cool, yeah. Neatly landing on top of the jail cell for Kwalla.
Yeah, there are
And
a
bobbing the
few ways
camera
to
back
set
and
this up.
forth. Yeah, some runners just
Yeah, Lyric had a different way of doing it.
walk over there and jump across. I personally just do backflips, side hops, and dry rolls.
I do backflips, side hops, and then I just go towards the ledge and hang off and let go.
Yeah. And Lyric landing at a very similar spot compared to...
Equipping fire
Kwalla.
arrows, just in case.
Yep.
That is a very good way of stunning Helmrock if in phase 2 you end up like on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice grey cutscene. Oh, we're just using them now. Actually, that did seem faster.
That is faster.
So,
That is
yeah.
definitely faster.
That's definitely faster.
Honestly, with that, I'd definitely check either outset Big Pick or the wallet mail.
Right, Big Pig?
Sorry.
We don't have
I
power
thought we had
bracelets.
bracelets. Yeah. Yeah, then you definitely go far save into Bomb Island. And just get the mail there. Yeah, Lyric also preemptively equipping the bombs.
Nice shot from Cole.
I honestly thought it was a bit too high, but here we are.
Landed right on like the
Interesting
surface on top.
expensive beetle. There are the
There's
power
the power
bracelets
bracelets.
on the wallet mail,
Yeah, and now...
thus fulfilling the ET path.
Yeah, now ET is full clearable. It's just about... Oh, lights!
And light arrows.
Yeah, now ET is full
Very
clearable.
convenient.
It's about what they're gonna do from here. I imagine they're gonna do this into BPR, then outset headstone, and then just go ET. because there's not really much else
Yeah.
to do.
Exactly. Can't wait for the Picto in what you call Picto in ET. That is the only thing that is there, and then just the sword on Menenko.
Even better, could be in Stalfos Crypt.
Yep. Picto and Stalfos script for sword on Menenko.
Though, to be honest, do we have enough overworld checks
Or
to make that a
alternatively, sword on
reality?
Mail. Huh? What'd
Do
you
we
say?
have enough overworld checks to make it a reality that ET only has one required item?
Now
Even?
from Island being dead, maybe. We still have like 3 overworld locations that we haven't checked yet, those being BPR, Top of Headstone, and Big Pig. Unless you already picked Top of Headstone, but we still have like 4 items that we need. So we definitely cannot get all the items in Overworld.
So I guess it is
But we might get
possible.
every item except for 1.
Yeah, I guess it is possible still.
Also extremely late DPR dip.
Mm-hmm.
It
Just
was,
worked out that
just
way, I guess.
Yeah, it was never that convenient since there were always just better options.
I mean, I thought we were gonna store top of Waterfall to go in here at the start, but...
Nope. Lyric just decided it's gambling time.
The feeling of storing the right item when going into an inaccessible area must be crazy.
Yeah. That huge rush of dopamine.
Okay.
There's one of the 2 swords.
Well, there's one. I imagine they're gonna do the same thing, routing-wise until they enter ET, so it's really about what they do in ET.
Yeah, I think is Kwalla will likely just gonna go to Ice Ring now. And then go over to Outset.
And then probably go to... Well, Kwalla hasn't done Private Oasis fully.
Yeah, I mean,
So he might
Kwalla
go
also
then.
doesn't have Cabana yet.
Oh, true. Right, we don't
So
even have
unless he gets that, he isn't gonna set foot in there.
Well, no, he isn't, yeah. That might be a race decider, then. Genuinely.
Yeah. Lyric now getting the ferry for Grandma.
Yeah, this is close. This is very close.
Yep.
Because Lyric has done a dead cabana that Kwalla can't even, like, have access to yet.
Yeah, and pure amounts of checks of locations checked, Lyric would have the upper hand. I mean, even now, Lyric is probably a slight bit ahead, since she already has done Ice Ring. But yeah, this is still nevertheless really close.
Yeah, Lyric hasn't done Grandma Mail, but she can chain it quite nicely with Big Pig, so, like, this is like, what? A minute, if that?
Probably,
it is not
maybe.
a lot.
Probably even less.
Yeah, it's...
I might say.
We'll see. We'll see when they reach Big Pig, then we can truly tell. It's gotten to the point where they have gotten to a point where they're gonna do pretty much the exact same thing. So we can actually, like, time it and see the difference of who is in the lead. Which is not common, but it is possible this time. Oh gosh. Oh,
This is
got
not
to buy bait at Beetle? This is close. Why am I already nervous? We haven't even seen 3 Go Mode items yet.
Yep.
Okay. God, this is actually like 15 seconds. Okay.
Oh, it seems like
I'm gonna time it on Pig Eat. Yeah.
Also, very quick skew on Lyric's side.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeet!
Yeet.
And
47,
Kwalla deciding
47.
to not eat the pig.
Oh, no. Okay. I guess I'll have to see when the big pig reveals the check. Oh, no. Animal abuse. Look away.
Kwalla, why are you doing this?
Because it's... I guess it's probably faster by, like, a tiny bit.
I know.
Okay. Item revealed at 48:13 on... Or, like, 48:14 or somewhere around there. And on Kwalla's side... Okay, it's 10 seconds.
Like 10 seconds. 10 seconds difference. Oh my god. And that is gonna...
But Lyric's gonna have to go back for Grandma
diminish
Mail.
with Grandma Mail and Song of Passing. So Kwalla will end up
Kwalla will be
slightly
in the
ahead.
lead. Wow. Okay, and just like that, Kwalla is ahead.
Yep.
By,
Again,
like,
not by
15
much.
seconds.
This is incredible.
And we just had a close race yesterday, too.
Exactly. This looks like a piece of cheese. I think that was
Yeah, it
a
looked
shard.
like a shard.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kwalla's even equipping the bait.
Lyric peeked it from further.
Yeah.
Still sees it, though. Okay. So, I wonder where... Well, ET at this point has to be required in some way.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
ET needs to have at
in
least
what way?
2 items.
Could be something on Beto Mail and the Lux Picto for Minenko.
Oh, you know, Beto has Ghost Ship chart. And
How's the seed
Picto is
been so far?
ET.
Yeah, how's the seed been so far? We were hoping for Hammering ET, but we didn't get it. But it's very, very close right now.
The opposite of power bracelets. Well, not power bracelets in FF, but locked by FF.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far the seed hasn't been too bad, I'd say.
Yeah.
We got to route some islands very conveniently.
Yeah, and they are literally in the same room. Left side or basement, choose wisely.
Yep.
Yep.
You have no
nice
hint
command melody
for
skip
either
from
of the
Kwalla.
two.
Lyric going for it as well. I should do this again.
Ah!
Ah, dang.
Dang.
I will say, out of all the tricks in this game that require leaf pumping, this is, like, definitely on the harder end. Oh, going onto the warp pot like that. I have to steal that.
Oh!
No!
Oh! Dang it.
Yeah.
That is if we don't find our go mode in ET. Anyway.
Man, that warp pot strat is crazy. No, she lost a lot of height.
And that warp pot strat is really interesting.
No, the Moblin's about to get her.
You can even see Lyric getting whooped by that Moblin.
But it doesn't matter, I guess. Because...
I didn't even lose HP.
Yeah. Cutscene protection. See, if we were not in the song mode, we would have got yeeted.
Yep.
Like, enough speed to barrier skip easily. I need to see a Moblin knocking Link through the barrier with, like, perfect positioning.
Yeah.
If that's even possible. Yeah, Kwalla doing bomb push on this chest, which is kind of annoying because when the bomb explodes, you kind of just have to go off of internal timing when you do the storage afterwards because there's just particles in the air. Like,
Yeah.
you can't see. You just have to go off of like your muscle memory at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why this is a rough bomb push storage spot.
Oh, all
Okay.
that time that Lyric lost.
Got it now.
Yeah. I was placing another bomb inside the chest.
That is a bad bomb push storage. I don't blame him on that one.
Yeah.
I always get scared when they like go under the neck like that they're gonna void out.
That's why I jump across.
Yeah, I jump across. Alright, the roll clip. I keep getting, like, analog glitch on this roll clip. Like, if I fail it, I roll in, like, the opposite direction to where I was actually trying to do it.
Yeah.
I would say it does, yeah. I think the timing is different. Yeah, that's the weird analog glitch I was talking about. Right there. Also, welcome in ZeldaSpeedRuns. You
Welcome
have joined...
Maine.
Yeah, you have joined a very close race between some very experienced runners in Wind Waker Miniblins Season 3.
Yep. Yeah,
We
this
are
is
in the late portion.
almost nail-bitingly close between
Yeah.
our two runners, Lyric and Kwalla.
Alright, is Lyric gonna have easier time with this? Yes,
Ooh,
she is.
Nicely done.
Making up the time. It's now, like, back to being 15 seconds again.
Yeah. Somewhere around that.
If in doubt, I'm
Lucky
just
right
gonna
here.
say 15 seconds.
And now our runners are back to being in the same room again, just on opposite ends.
Dude, imagine... I know, like, some other people have talked about this, like Tanjo's talked about this. Imagine, like, a visual thing where, like, you can see the other racer. Like a transparent version of the other racer. And you just see them killing the floor masters in front of you.
Or something even more insane, like imagine you just enter like let's say Forbidden Woods. You just walk there and see that some particles appear right before the mailbox.
Oh gosh.
So basically, no, like, oh, I'm just going there while my opponent has already finished the dungeon.
Yeah, it's very nice that we got a small key
imagine
there.
you,
'Cause we don't have to do this small key skip.
Imagine then you can metagame about certain item placements.
Yeah.
Because of
Not
for
spoiler
example,
log, just
if they
see the
sail
other person.
Yeah, if you just see their sailing over to Ice Ring and you do not have Fire and Ice yet, and you just metagame that. Wait. Okay,
Oh,
that's Keith
Kwalla.
got stunned. There we go.
Yeah, we need Wind Waker Rando tag. Basically. So Lyric's gonna be saving her small key. Interestingly.
Yep.
Else Kwalla has used it.
One
Speedrunner versus... It's more like one speedrunner versus one speedrunner, how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Alright, and we're in the Jahala fight. Luckily, we do have light arrows to just speed up that boss fight by quite a lot.
Jahala with lights is so much better.
Yep.
So we will have to make the decision on what to do.
Stupid
Is that
keys.
high enough? Okay, no.
No. PvP rando when?
Oh, Lyric, you're making me anxious. Dude. I hate this room.
Imagine that just
if I haven't killed
blasting each other
the
with ice arrows and coming in for a hammer jump attack.
PvP, Wind Waker Rando.
And you just have to mash out of the freeze. Like, that would just be insanity.
No free go mode in ET. It would be even crazier if we got a go mode item on Jalhalla Heart Container.
Yeah,
and now we're
you
one item
basically
from
have
go.
to probably save scum if beta mail is anything.
It's a choice because it's unlikely that beta mail or something in that scenario.
But Heart Container also being
it could be go mode.
Alright, Kwalla choosing to delete. Oh wait, Kwalla didn't store his walkie, Lyric did. So Kwalla still has that key chest in first script.
So, yeah, this is the decider of the match, really, what they do now.
Yeah.
Kwalla is opening the warp pot.
Also looking at time, happy 1 hour, folks. Hope you're having a very pleasant time with us here for the restream of the Wind Waker Randomizer season, Miniblins Season 3 tournament in Group Bulgaria. This is loser bracket round 1 between Lyric and Kwalla. Big thanks to our to-do trackers, Tweety and Talk, the latter. Also very big thanks for restreaming this match. And also big thanks to my fellow co-commentator Sledge for joining me on this.
Yeah. Thank you for stepping in and making this restream possible.
Sure is a pleasure.
We do see a Spiky in a basement.
Yep. I do gotta keep my streak up of basically being on comms for every restream.
Yeah.
Like, I think so far for every Miniblins
Wallet 2.
restream I was on.
Okay, it is actually a shard.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
What you were gonna say?
Yeah, I was just saying that I think I was basically on comms for every Miniblins restream we had so far, except... Oh wait, except for none. I think I've also restreamed every but 2. This being one of them.
Yeah. Now we get to see... Okay, well both are going basement, so...
Yeah.
That... I guess it was wooden?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And pulling a bomb to avoid getting soft-locked?
Yep, exactly. Alright, start for script time.
2 items from Go is almost a more difficult decision than 1 item from Go, since it's less likely you'll go mode off of basement. But it was at least required.
Yeah.
And they both went there. Oh my gosh. No way.
Imagine
ET gonna be nice to us?
It is a pig!
That is amazing. Now that is ET for you right there.
Oh my god.
I believe what can softlock you right there is like the stair collision. Because the stairs
It's
are
something weird
closed.
with Link's animation.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if ET, like, really just gave us Go mode when we entered basement 2 items from Go, that feels too good to be ET. Like,
Yep.
that doesn't feel like what ET is. And then I saw the
And now
picture
the
and I was like,
picture's just
ah,
bait and... Now the picture's just bait and our go mode is on left side.
no, yeah, no. That's ET, that's ET for you. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, if Lyric went left side first and the Go mode's on left side, she would have saved a tiny bit of time.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Not
going
by
up
much,
that
though.
little bit. Yeah, like 15 seconds. I genuinely remember it was 15 seconds. We have
They do have
Hyrule
Radio Mail and... Yeah, Hyrule and also...
and Minenko.
Yep, Minenko as well.
Yeah. We got 3 checks outside of ET.
Oh, we are seeing Divergence! Let's go!
Oh my gosh.
This
Okay.
will be spicy, because this will very like just decide the race. Oh wait, we have a spiky right
this
here.
probably is it.
Oh
my gosh!
god!
Oh my
This
lord!
might just bail out Lyric with the Cabana clear. Oh my god.
Okay,
That might be very bad for Kwalla, except if the sword is on either of the last 3 checks in left side.
it was a 3 versus 4.
Oh right, this has to be a small key. I think there has to be a big key here.
Oh, so it's 3
Almost.
versus 2 actually. Like what checks can have Go mode? It's 3 versus 2. So
Yeah.
it's statistically, like it's just more likely that Lyric's gonna have this pay off for her because it's 3 versus 2 if one has to be a small key and another has to be a big key.
Yeah, I think I saw the small... I think I didn't see a big key chest anywhere.
Yeah, if so, then I agree with this. Yeah, and also probably wanted to go basement first because she knew there was going to be a small key in left side. Wow. Well, Minenko is first, which
nothing
is
here. I think this might be Minenko. It
Oh
is
my
Minenko,
gosh.
and that is go mode
That is go
for
mode.
Lyric.
Well, that makes sense that she went there. It was 3 checks versus 2 in the end, and Minenko was the fastest check available.
Yep.
So yeah, wow. I gotta give it to Lyric for that one.
Yep.
You
that
gotta-
was a
you gotta give it
gamble,
to her for
and
that one.
it paid off really well
I don't even
for her.
know if it was a gamble, because it was more likely than left side to pay off.
Statistically, left side
Right?
would be the gamble,
Yeah,
probably, but you
Like,
still
this
cannot be
feels-
certain that.
this feels like a gamble in a way, but like you said, I think it is actually just 3 checks versus 2. But then
Hmm.
I guess you can also look into what sphere everything is, and
Okay, no, that
can
means
kinda get
the
weird.
boss key was in another location then.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So it was basically equal.
It was 3 versus 3 then, yeah. So then no matter
That is
what
a
you
true
do,
gamble.
that is a gamble. That is brutal. That's a 50-50 then.
Yep. But the boss key is in another castle.
Another castle. Wow. Well, yeah, that Hammerless Cabana, it didn't pay off, but it didn't end up losing Lyric the race. What ended up mattering the most was what happened in ET after beating Jalhalla. And Kwalla's going Cabana
and
now.
Kwalla going
So
for high roll.
yeah. Oh,
And then
also
might
high
also
roll.
do
Yeah.
Cabana afterwards.
Yeah, true. Gonna go high roll first. Yeah, wow.
So Maneka might just be a last location. The worst case right now would just be Ghost Ship Chart on a Master Sword Chamber.
That would just rub salt into the wound, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could also be Wallet 2 or Bottle 2.
Yeah.
All that bad stuff.
But Ghost Ship Chart would just be the worst because it still unlocks a bait check.
Yeah. Now that is definitely an ET seed.
Okay, that is nothing.
Yeah, classic ET seed.
Yep. Sure is.
This is just what they're like, honestly.
Exactly.
Oh, nice hefty swing with a pink
And the
trail.
purple trail.
Yeah, it was actually a bit more purple. Yeah, now we are ascending the staircase. I mean, can you really fault Kwalla? No,
You
I don't
cannot,
think you
no.
can. Because it was a 50-50.
Yep.
Like, it's just...
That was just unfortunate.
It's just
for
unfortunate.
him.
Like, that's just rando in the end.
Yeah, there's just Rando being Rando. Yeah.
Yeah,
On
now that
paper,
we
it is
know that it was a 50-50, I would say so, Bobby, yeah. It's a 50-50 and left side is probably faster than doing Hyrule, Beta Male, and Manenko. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends what was faster, really.
Also, nice PG1 by Lurik.
Also, yeah, dang, that was really nice. ET might have been a tiny bit faster. It's really hard. It's one of those things where you can't just time everything. You just have to kind of judge it as you're playing.
Yeah.
You just have to feel it out. And it was pretty much a 50-50. Oh, you were talking about the Hyrule Cabana play. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then
That
definitely is the
that
correct
is
play
just
on
plainly
paper.
the correct play. On paper,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely agree with you there. The left side is, yeah, that's basically a 50-50. What Kwalla's doing right now, you can't fault it. It is just the correct play on paper.
Yep. Also, nice crypt shot.
Nice. Double crit. Wait, was it a double crit? I
Nope,
wasn't
not a
sure.
double crit. It was single
okay.
crit.
Nice first shot. Are we going for
Not
quick
going for
spins?
bait spins. Quick spins and probably
Oh,
snipes, yeah.
nice second shot.
And good quick spin.
Okay, nice. Considering that was without bait, without
That was
attempting
pretty
trog,
quick.
that was really fast.
Yeah.
And Kwalla now, unfortunately, last locationing.
Manenko, yep.
Oh my gosh, the way Lyric's rope climb is like interacting with the frame rate makes it look funny.
And yeah, that is go mode for Kwalla.
Yeah.
As Lurik is done with the rope climb and advancing over to the grapple skip.
Oh, that's a nice way of doing it. I wonder if jump slashing there is faster than side hopping to keep the angle. That was clean.
Also just doing the turnaround. Yeah. And getting the Fox Light. Very nice.
Yeah, this is a really nice high roll from Lyric. Only missed a crit. Everything else was really solid.
Yeah.
All right. All we have to
Entering
do
phase 3.
is to deflect the arrow. Cutscene skip.
Arrow deflected. Parry initiated. And
GG's.
GG's for Lyric. Finishing with an official time of 1:13:24.
Dang.
Really well done.
That was a good one. That was close.
Yeah, it looks like Kwalla is DNFing this right here.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Alright, that is Lyric joining us for an interview. GG's to you.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
GG's.
Okay, that was wild.
There were a couple things I think you have questions about for me.
Yeah,
Yo.
also welcome in Kwalla.
Yo.
GG's to you as well.
GG's, Kwalla.
GG. GG's.
Okay, first and foremost, Lyric, that Cabana play.
Okay, so hear me out here, right? I went to Outset first. I saw that Beetle had the Picto. And after Diamond Step, I was trying to think of ways to get money. And I knew that Cabana had to be Path, so I was like, oh, I have Hookshot. I'll just break into Cabana, get the pots, and then I'll go get a Picto and then do Windfall. And it just so happened that the top of Waterfall was a grappling hook. So I was like, oh, since I'm here, I'll just do the rest of it.
Okay, that makes way more sense. And I guess the grapple was just a cherry on top.
Yeah, it just happened to be grapple. I didn't plan for it to be grapple, but
That's a really dangerous path. Like to do that.
Yep. Absolutely is,
Yeah.
but it was wild to watch.
Yeah, we were talking about that Picto on Beetle and how I think Lyric, you saw it, but Kwalla didn't. We were talking about like the money on Outset. Yeah, that makes sense.
Also,
though.
can we talk about how loaded Picto was and kids? Like,
Oh, yeah.
he got bombs,
Yeah.
both
Yeah, it was a little
bows,
loaded.
leaf. Like, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was a loaded Windfall.
Yeah, Windfall was really stacked this seed.
Yeah. I do want to say, when you guys were both, like, going to ET, like, doing Big Pig and Headstone and stuff, you were, like, literally 15 seconds apart.
Oh, I had such a bad
Really?
time
Wow.
in ET. I'm not surprised I lost.
Yeah, it came down to, like we said, it came down to pretty much a 50-50 between left side and overworld. It was really rough.
Oh yeah, I full cleared
Kwalla,
ET.
did you do left side?
I full cleared ET.
Oh, yeah, I did basement, got the Picto. I'm like, it's probably on Minenko, and then I left.
Yeah, worse for that, Cabana Deed ended up being a left side as well.
Oh,
Yeah, Cabana. Yeah, I went. Last location the sword on Minenko, and then you finished while I was breaking the barrier.
yeah, that makes sense. That sucks.
Yeah, it's just what ET seeds are sometimes.
Yep, exactly.
We saw that second spiky in the basement, and we were like, this is too good to be true.
Yeah, I'm like, surely this is not sword again, right? This is not just go mode.
Yeah.
I
It
think we were
wasn't.
also talking about how that is just that might just be a Picto on Starfall script long before
David
you
pulling it
mentioned
again?
ET.
Yeah.
I was still always prepared to find ghost ship chart.
Oh, yeah,
We were too.
my night cycles were so bad. I think I was like 5-star at that point.
I have no idea where my ghost ship was. I thought I was gonna see my ghost ship going to Bomb Island and it wasn't there, so I was like, I have no idea where this is.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, Forsaken Fortress also tends to really mess with your night cycles if you don't pay very close attention to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't.
Loaded.
Forsaken Fortress was also loaded. I wasn't that concerned about it because, like, I didn't have ghost ship chart, but I was like, I think I'm on night 3, and I sailed to Bomb Island, and I was not. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't know where I am anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just accepted the fact that I would have to go out of my way for ghost ship. Like the 5-star star belt, something like that. I just kind of accepted that.
Oh no. Yeah. That was good though. It was definitely very close. And it was a very entertaining
up
race.
Until the divergence in ET, this was nail-bitingly close.
Yeah.
Like y'all were pretty much a minute apart from each other when y'all did the roll clip for the Songstone.
Then it got to like 15 seconds. Yeah. It just kept like it kept being really close.
Also, I keep getting baited by density in Wind Waker. Because once I left ET, I went, I could check Monenko, but I can get 3 checks at Cabana, so I should go there. And I guess it's just never the play to play for density.
It's just
should be, but it keeps not being. Yeah, like it should be the play, but it keeps not being.
It should be, but it never is, and you'd think I'd learn, but I don't.
You always got to do the high percentage play.
Where you're hoping to be the case.
Yeah. Just gotta do what you think is most likely to work out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that was very fun to watch.
Yeah, thinking if I have any more questions about the seat. I guess not. I think the seat overall was, I want to say pretty tame, and for the mid game, pretty much routed itself, I want to say.
Pretty much.
With how loaded Windfall and how early that picture was.
The only annoying part of the seed was the unhinted paw print, but you know, that's whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Until the ET, the seed was pretty simple for the most part.
Even in ET gambling left side is never going away. It's been a thing forever. It'll probably be a thing forever. So.
But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's just gonna be a case forever for Wind Waker.
Yup.
Yeah, I think I have nothing else to ask. Do you have anything else, Ledge?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, because I think if you want to, we can just take a quick look at the rest of the bracket. Kwalla, unfortunately, with that loss, you are eliminated from Miniblins Season 3, but Lyric will advance over to lose bracket round 2 and will be facing either Bobby or Kid Cod, depending on
oh god
how the outcome is.
Jeez.
Very tough opponents coming up ahead. But I mean, Group Morgera's just completely stacked anyway, so yeah, not the greatest thing, but I do wish you best of luck for
thank you. I'm gonna need it, but...
Yeah, I don't know if Tom is still back, but I think we can also now close out the restream. So I'll just go ahead and quickly thank our 2 runners, Lyric and Kwalla for delivering us such a close match for the most part. Big thanks to Trackers, Tweety, and Tommeltalk, the latter also being our streamer for today. And also big thanks to my fellow co-com, Sledge, for joining me here on comms.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be going ahead and raid over to ZeldaSpeedRuns 2, where they're currently doing Link to the Past and MG League Season 9. 2 matches bundled together. So hope you'll enjoy watching that, and see y'all later for the next time. Have a good one.